Hello, it's me, Voodoo Rider. Just bought a new pedal. It arrived this morning, which is cool because I only ordered it 2 days ago, and that was kind of that was almost closing time at the shop. Got a text the next morning saying that it had been dispatched, and it would arrive today, and it did. So that's cool. It's a Fulltone Clyde Deluxe, badass, and I bought it from Anderton's because of a demo that, a group roundup that Rob Chapman did on some wah pedals, and as soon as he turned this one on, I just thought, that is the fucking wah for me. I've compared it to others. I've checked out some videos on YouTube and comparisons, and all of them, this one's just said to me, "I'm yours, baby. I'm yours." So yeah, we'll have a look at the inside of it, see what it's made up of. I haven't opened it up before. I'm hoping it's going to be good. It should be for the amount of money that it costs. These range from kind of 215 up to 250 pounds. They're worth, if you want to buy one, it's worth shopping around, because some places do seem fairly extortionate, considering you can pick it up for quite a lot less in several places. Anderton's being one of them. That's a free one on me. Okay, let's give this a little bit of a going over. First of all, this is the first time I've opened it up, so I'm going to turn it on its head, and I'm just guessing if I undo this, all 4 screws in the foot pads will get the back panel off, which should lead to a battery compartment and a little look at what this is made up of. I'm hoping to see it looking pretty well engineered, to be honest, for the amount of money it costs. I would expect it to be quite a neat board. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's neat. I'm impressed. That's really, really neat. As far as I know, these are all handmade as well, so yeah, they should be looking quite good inside, I think. Top quality battery, as you can see, a golden power. Probably about 40p's worth of battery at least, I should think there. But anyway, now this is it's like an internal gain pot. I don't really know what it does. I don't want to change it because I quite like the pedal as it is anyway. I think it literally adds gain. It just makes the output a little bit hotter. And then on my receipt, there's a little bit saying I've set this trim pot to the setting that I think best suited your pedal. So I think once he's built them, plugs them in, gives them a go, and then he adjusts this to how he feels it sounds best. Which is kind of cool, I guess. It's like each one's had a little going over with his own personal touch. I'm not even sure if he's like a one-man band or whether he's quite a few people. I really don't know. But yeah, it's got some handwriting. I always like that. Some neat handwriting on a piece of equipment. It's always quite cool. But yeah, it's all very tidy in there. You see, we've got the where are we? We've got the input level and the select switch mode you're in. So yeah, that's on quite a neat little circuit board. Hefty old pot there. Can't remember the specification of that, but I'll put it all in the description. It's supposed to be quite a neat piece of kit. Yeah, I mean, the wiring's all very neat and nice, and just looks very well put together. That gives you some idea of the inside of the pedal. I've got no problems with that. Like I say, it's the first time I've opened it up, and I've got no worries that this pedal's been well made. So yeah, I'm pleased to see it looks that good inside. Okay, let's put it back on. before I do that, we'll just have a look on the back. There we go, hand built in California. Always unplug guitar cable from the input when not in use to prolong battery life. It's always good advice. Serial number, wah wah, guitar input, guitar out, so you know which side you're putting it in. The polarity indicator for your adapter. This actually doesn't come with an adapter, which kind of surprised me, to be honest. I thought that was a given these days. I don't buy pedals, to be honest, but the ones I have bought in the past, I think all of them have been supplied with a power supply. So that's something to bear in mind, because if I hadn't had, well, it's got the battery, but batteries are kind of crap, I think, in pedals. So I would have been a bit disappointed, because it wouldn't have been long until I had to go out and buy one if I didn't already have one. You can pick them up for a few quid off eBay, I'm sure. Anyway, let's get this back on. It's a heavy pedal as well. It's a heavy pedal. Certainly impressed with... Oh, I've left my screw behind. You don't want to leave your screw behind, kids. Don't leave your screw behind. But yeah, I'm certainly impressed with the build quality. Okay, let's turn it back over. Okay, we've got... These are the settings. The input level, I'm sure, I have had a play around with it. I couldn't notice it did that much. I think it is literally just the volume of the pedal. It seems quite subtle though, although I haven't had a proper play around with it. It does seem fairly subtle. And then you've got the 3 different settings. You've got Wacked, Jimi and Shaft. Now, I haven't looked at the manual thing that came with it. Just off of using them, from what I can make out, Wacked is very vocal. Most of the sweet spot is in the hill, and it sort of starts off from hill, then it sweeps through quite quickly, and then it sort of falls off nicely to the toe. The Jimi setting is kind of it's very similar, but it's more, the sweep's more in the middle. There's more of a mid-range to it, I think. And then the Shaft's probably my least favourite, and that seems to be a bit more toe down, and there's more top end. It's very percussive. It's nice using it on a percussive guitar when you're just strumming muted strings. And a little LED just there. We shall plug it in and see how it sounds.